I flew all the way from Cancun just to be with you. Why the hell I should spare? But you took away all my... Sit down, sit down. What was chanting something, wasting time?
Yeah.
They are healthy, that's why they are here. Happy they are not, that I know. They are all healthy because they are here. They are holy because they are 9 holes. Everybody's whole is working. Is that true? Happy you are not. And you can never be happy. Happiness has one condition. It has payment. Nobody shall be happy. Take my word. Even Almighty God be with you, you shall not be happy. You do not know the formula of happiness. I have mended it, but it doesn't work that good. Okay. What is happiness? Come on now, you are all teachers. What is it? This is extra. I was not supposed to be. Right? Doesn't work. What? This arrangement is working, right? Okay. Now, the known formula of happiness is commitment will give you character, that will give you dignity, that will give you divinity, that will give you grace, that will give you power to sacrifice, then you'll feel achieved and you'll be happy. Correct? Is anybody knows anything other than that? But we want instant happiness. How to get through this? Hey, come on, this is extra time, we're all friends, let us participate. What are you looking at me? I have got horns here? Hey, boys and girls, one day, what they call them? Guys and gals, right? One day I learned it too, but unfortunately, I was 7-year-old. I never start learning. So what is the principle of happiness, folks?
Happiness is connecting and knowing what you said.
Yeah, that's very easy way. What a fast way to get out. Sikhs have found a way. Sikhs have found it because the knowledge we have brought in 27 years is so much that you can get away with anything. I mean, I have seen, I tell you honest truth, this is truth. Not a yogi, not a Swami, not a Buddhist monk, anybody even knows touch of it, what you got. Because you got through experience. You go to a tantric course, you get it through experience. They'll read books and they roll their numbers. Doesn't work. I know that, but anyway, that has nothing to do with it. What is happiness? Go ahead. When the river joins, it's called completion, because it will start coming out as the clouds again. Very good thought. In Nirvana Sutra, it is the perfect thought, truth. But it's Piscean. Next. Wake up at 3, you have conquered your own death. That's good. Sounds right. Then when you wake up at 3, you have day to yourself, you are preparing time, you are by your own solitude. Solitude makes the attitude known to you. Solitude makes the attitude known to you. You become a conqueror. That's the incentive. Very good incentive, but not all. Awareness, my dear girl, of what? This is the infinite word. Nobody will ever know what is what. Your infinity is you when you do not think. Have you stopped thinking? That's the end of it. Awareness does not make you think. Takes away 3 things from you. Thinking, reason, logic, argument, fantasies, planning, scheming, knowing, and worrying. These 9 things must go before you call yourself that you are on the walk of awareness. You know why? Don't you know? God, this little thing you don't know, you come for teacher course? Because one who rotates the earth can take care of your routine. One who rotates the earth can take care of your routine. The 9 things you do are unwanted. They only satisfy your ego. Where there's ego, there's no amigo. So we are talking about happiness. What is the principle of happiness? Because we started healthy, happy, holy, right? Healthy you are one way or the other. So long you're not in the graveyard pit, you're okay. Holy you are, anybody who has 9 holes and control what comes in and goes out is holy, but happy. Just like that, what is the definition of being happy? There's always one experience. What? You don't believe it. You're always one with God. Without God, you're not in 1 second. You can't even breathe. That's the fight between organic and inorganic religion. Organically, we are all divine. Duality is created by our identity, not by our infinity. By infinity, you are all divine. There's absolutely no reason to see anybody is wrong. What is wrong? There cannot be anything wrong. Wrong and right is our judgment. Judgment is wrong to begin with. What is wrong then? Go ahead, keep talking. Reality which has no royalty is not reality. And reality which does not have forgiveness has no right to exist. That existence which does not have discipline cannot deliver. That deliverance is the measurement of personal happiness. And that needs discipline in every facet of life, not facts of life. Intention doesn't count in this planet.
It is the act of serving each other.
Within your discipline, whether you serve or you deserve, within your discipline, you live or you don't live. Within your discipline, you eat or you don't eat. Within your discipline, you are the discipline. If you're master of that discipline, which is you are all God. There's no other. Adi-Puran, Madh-Puran, Ant-Puran, Parameshwara. In the beginning you are you, in the middle you are you, in the end you are God. There's nothing else. If you can't close your eyes, you can't open your eyes, that's the end of the eyes. There's nothing to it. Nothing was, nothing is, nothing shall be. 2,000 years, not many thousand years, the Piscean age has lied to us to make us to find God, where they knew that we are gods. And now we cannot take even 2 days to remember we are gods. Just take an attitude. Longitude and latitude is given to everybody. Altitude and attitude is given by Kundalini Yoga. When the spiral rises to penetrates through all the chakras, the man knows he is Brahm. And that's why they call Kundalini Yoga as dangerous. It's dangerous because it takes away from man to be exploited by another man. And life without exploitation has no juice. What is the use? I can't exploit him, I can't exploit her. What am I doing? It has to be something. I can't accept this child. I need my hook, my control, my thing, this child must agree I'm great and she's not great, right? Isn't true? Who knows this child is going to be tomorrow the greatest of all great and I'll not be? When you see somebody clouds in clouds, you just judge the sun, it's a cloudy day, and after 5 minutes it's so bright and beautiful. What happened to the clouds? Gone. One who has created you is perfect Lord, and He cannot create imperfect. That's the Aquarian truth you have to believe. Everything is subject to His will. Are you willing to live that truth? Oh, then what about your will? Answer me. If everything is God's will, then what about your will? Yeah?
What's truly my will and my soul is the same as God's will.
Your truly soul and your truly will is to watch out for God's will. Honey, you are on the driver's seat. Watch the lane and the freeway and the boards and the exit and the number and the direction. Therefore, you must have a driving license, and that's called discipline. I tell all the Sikhs, don't read this damn car if you do not know how to drive your own car. And your car is being, the body in the self. You are the driver. You are not the soul. You are not the mind. You are not the body. You are the essence of it. Learn this. You can redeem your soul or you can totally destroy it. You said something. Somebody raised the hand there. Yes?
I find when I do my will, I run into all the crashes and the ups and downs.
No, your will was not given. I didn't give you $10 to spend on you. I said do charity.
No, but when I do God,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. God gave you your will to find out God's will. It's just like giving somebody $10 to do charity, not to eat it up in themselves. Somebody manufactured you, made you to be. You didn't come here by your will. You come here to find God's will. That's the purpose we have forgotten. I came with $35 in my pocket, they are still there. They told me, you can't live one day, you have to earn money, you have to learn driving, you have to do this. I was okay. I have to do everything. I say, I'll do doo-doo. Well, why should I do anything? I served government of India, I had everything. Now I'm going to serve God, I'm going to do for everything? Forget it. I don't like demotions. I didn't have clothes, I didn't have food, I didn't have any amenities on this earth to survive in minus 45 centigrade temperature. I lived. I survived. I said to him, try your best, test me out. If it makes you happy to give me nothing, have fun. I wrote that poem, one day the day shall come when all the glory shall be thine. Still I gave him the credit. People say it is yours, I shall deny not mine. Read that poem, it's wonderful. It was written in those days when I used to put a newspaper on my feet to walk through the snow. Never gave up. The only word I have brought you folks is keep up. That's trademark of Yogi Bhajan, Yogi Bhajan. Nobody has title like me, the garbage cleaner of United States. No. I tell you today and I tell you tomorrow and I tell you every day, it is you and your discipline. You have only one friend. You and your discipline which will give you all what you need. Rest is all promises. There are three words after studying every scripture of every religion and what I went through. Sadhana, Aradhana and Prabhupati. Sadhana means discipline. Aradhana means perfecting this discipline, and Prabhupati means you will become the Lord Master of God itself. Now where I should bring you any other news? You think you are weak, you think you are handicapped, you think many things. That's what you think. And first thing Nanak said, think not, 100,000 thinking won't make a sense. You think, you don't think, your intellect thinks. Your intelligent never thinks. Intelligent can find an answer. Intellect thinks. You are insecure? Yeah, you are insecure. You are very insecure. Because your intuition is not there. Intuition will tell you what happened tomorrow. Last night, we were told we'll miss the plane. Then I told him, I said, tell the captain if we can make it somehow, delay the plane or make the plane late. Because he says he's doing everything where he can't catch up. After what, 20 minutes? We got the news that plane which we are catching up is 1.5 hours late, so we'll have a good 1 hour at the airport, don't worry about it. Out of the 18 flights? 60? A 60 flight, 3 were late, 1 was that, our flight. Hey, how much gasoline it will take to rotate this planet Earth, though it's the most little planet of all planets. It's not worth anything according to proportion. The proportion of the universe is 30 trillion into mega divided by, multiplied by 30 million square into 13 million times square. Figure it out. And that's why Guru Nanak said, Patala patal lakhaga sanga sodkoduk paltake ved kanikvat. He said, this all lies. Some said it's the 18 regions, they said this is endless. In infinity, I gave her, this is the biggest physicist in the world, and I gave her a formula yesterday. I said, figure it out. Did you figure it out?
No, sir.
Figure it out. You believe in Einstein, right, and his theory? This is the formula I gave you, figure it out. Two infinity into 2 square 2. 1 infinity into 1 square 10. That's the universe. Simple. My students 2000 years from now will understand all that what I have talked. Not today. Today you are Piscean going into the Aquarius. You're still insecure. You're worse than birds and fishes. Are they insecure? Have you seen any fish insecure? Have you met one? Really? Have you found a fish insecure? Or have you found a bird insecure? What is the… there was a guy, he didn't feel that I'm happy. And he had a very terrible problem with me. He said, well, you are wrong, you teach this, you teach that, you teach Sikh Dharma, you teach this. I said, what do I teach? I don't teach anything. Circumstances made it happen. We were most innocent people. We were just three HO. And I was not doing anything. Why you are accusing me of that? He said, why not? I said, what is your problem? He said, I want you to be a student, and I can't have hair and I can't tie turban. This is in between me and you. I want to be a student. I said, you're not talking gracefully there. You're not my student. You do not know even the manners how to talk to a teacher. You think teacher is a man. He said, I have to accept you as my teacher. Then I have to accept you. I say, I have to accept what? I have 2 pounds shit in there, half a pound of urine there. You don't have to accept that. You are to only accept my wisdom and my caliber of technology in which I can make you a better person. You don't accept me as a teacher means I'm your teacher, you're my slave. Where you learn that? No, I have a problem with this. I said, what is your problem? I don't want to have hair. I said, you shall not have it. Now he's bald and he's accusing me that I have cursed him. I said, no, it's very clean, Mr. What is that picture character, what they call it? Huh?
Mr. Clean.
No. There's a movie character.
Oh, King and I.
No. Japanese knows him better than that. Who is totally shaven-head. Huh? Kojak. It's a matter of thinking that I said it happened, and I didn't say it happened. Fact is, whatever I say never happens. Only what is happening, I just let you know it's happening. And sometimes trend can change, weather can change, circumstances can change. But everybody has intuition. And everybody through their development of intuition should know tomorrow, so there will be no sorrow. But what is in our way is our ego. Who's he to tell me? I am not anybody to tell you. I am your body which has gone certain way to tell you there is a way. I'm not telling anything. Age of Aquarius is on our way. Emptiness, insanity and pain shall be everybody's affair. People like to hit walls to find out where they can go. They shall come to you if you don't take away their pain. And as insane they are, you do not take away their pain and you sit in judgment, you are wrong people. That's why we wanted to teach you how to remain disciplined in the most indisciplined word. How to grow, to glow, how to serve, to be. First is we identify ourselves, we are. Second, our words should be such that it should cool down any fire, the desperation, the depression of the person. Third, we must have power to uplift the soul and serve the person to be graceful. And finally, we must stand pure. Do you know the oath of a teacher of Kundalini Yoga? Let's do it and figure it out, then let us discuss it, right? I'm not a woman. You all have to do it whether you're a woman or a man. I'm not a woman. I'm not a man. I'm not a person. I'm not myself. I'm a teacher. After that oath, is there any question left? I mean, you might be thinking in the sense that, what about my earning, and what about my wife, and what about my… Hey, everything fits the puzzle. It's not… you don't have to worry. Either there's a one way or second way. One way is that you hustle, and you swim, and you go across, or you let things happens to you, and you are taken across in a luxury liner. It's up to you. So don't cut life short. Life is a gift. Don't create rift and don't drift. Be with the life. Life doesn't give you moral, you gave life moral. Life doesn't give you ethics, you gave life ethics. Life doesn't give you manners, you gave life manners. Life doesn't give you lies, you gave life lies. Life didn't tell you what is truth, you make up a truth. It's all wrong in your head. Nothing wrong with your heart. Forget searching this, searching that, doing this, doing that. The time you waste in logic, reason, argument, fantasies, all that, put that time together. That's a waste of happiness. Happiness is me and me within myself. Touch anybody. The magnetic field will change, the psyche will change. You don't have to do a thing. You don't have to say a word. I must say, I went to Cancun, I hid in my room, I didn't want to do anything. The whole town knew it. I'm there, whole town. What happened? There was one doorman. He was a yoga student of one of our teachers. He told our teacher told everybody, everybody told everybody. In a couple hours, whole town. It was my most secret trip I ever took. Didn't tell anybody, just shoot, take the plan, shoot. Everything was set. And I had a wonderful experience. There were those shaman, what do they call them? Healers, that Aztec type. They did everything. They beat me, spitted at me, put water on me. Oh God, you can. Enemaed me, put herbs in my hole and everything. And rubs eggs around me and read the eggs. But I was so silent in the whole universe. I was telling God, well, thank you for creating this way of healing too. And then I end up healing them. End up fixing their spine and doing things, which was amazing to me. And they say, yes, you can't heal yourself, but you can heal us. I said, that's fine. Oh, why, how can you not be healed if one man is lying and 10 people are massaging him, closing the rowing, yogi ji, yogi ji. After that, what is left after 2 hours? Anything left? Where is disease? Even you do not live in your body. They give so much beating. They were spanking me with flowers, but those flowers had such a strong, that stuff. I had on all my body as spots. But it's a shock treatment. You go through it. So one day when you will become teachers, you will be healers, you will be great, you will know all the truth. You will have all the wisdom and intuition, but one thing you have to have more than anything else, you have to be you. Nothing less than you will work. And you minus ego is always you. You with your ego is always not you. I am because I am. I am because in the time and space I am. I am not by myself. 5.5 billion souls in human bodies are around me, and there is nothing like me. So you have to deal with all which is nothing like you. So you are already in shape of alien to the known self of yours. How many of you here? Are you all different? In this different world, all you are one. That's what you have come to learn. And are we 2 weeks here? I was told to entertain you at the and I said, hell, I'm not going to teach this course, send them back, refund their money, and let them go home. I have 27 years of insult I have borne. I have not come here to collect students and be appreciated. The relationship between you and me is in a granite stone and a hammer and a chisel. Anytime you get offended, do not like me, you can leave. You're not welcome. Because there is no nonsense which should make sense to you. And there's no sense which should be nonsense to you. That's what you have come here to learn. Altitude. In every challenge, you will take, mind has to be trained. This is our first course. This is what we are going to train you. We are going to train you that in every confrontation, head on, you take the altitude. Moment you take the altitude, things become little. And I know little things you don't take care. Is that true? You're looking for big things. You have come here not to look for big things, you have come here to become big. So big, so big, so big that you cover everything. You cannot say no. So big. Like sunshine, you can say, I shine on this, I won't shine on that. No. Do you understand the beauty of it? Somebody said to me, what somebody once said, you piece of shit, you Indian, you rotten egg, what you are doing in America? I said, I'm here. Well, what are you doing? I say, I'm listening to your abuse. What do you mean? I say, I'm understanding it. You are angry and abusive. Are you going to do something about it? I say, nothing. It's not worth it. I won't do it. You can do a little more, it'll be fine. You are provoking me. I said, no, I'm not provoking you. But I just want to tell you I'm very combat trained. Yeah. Just want to let you know. I'm not. And so, my student would, I said, not anybody. It's between me and him. He's angry and abusive. Let him have the fun. Let him have the maximum. I am very well trained. I can be very peaceful. And nobody will support me in this. And it was in Berkeley University. You're not afraid of the knife? I said, no, I wear it. What do you mean afraid of it? I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just enjoy, I said, abuse, just go ahead. Provoke me. You're not going to be provoked? I said, why should I get provoked? Insanity is a bewitchment and it's an enjoyment in itself, it's entertainment. Why not I see the entertainment? Why, it's free. Go ahead, I said, keep on abusing. Finally got tired, he sat down, he bowed. I said, this won't work either. Tell me why you're angry. He said, you're from India? I say, hope so. You came to Berkeley University, everybody wants to come in class. They didn't let me come in your class. I want to hear you. I heard you, you're very wise, but I can't be your student. I understand you hate people. I said, wow, everything one-way traffic? You have to listen to me? What? I say, I don't know yet how to hate you at least. That I confirm. And you can abuse me as much as you want. It's very nice of you. And if you attack me with this knife, I'll give this knife from your hand, snatch it, give it to you back. I like this knife, it's very good. If you allow me, I can keep it. I end up with a knife, I still have it. You must understand, if your presence doesn't work, nothing works. First principle. If your presence doesn't understand this very clearly, if your presence doesn't work, nothing works. Number two, if you are not you, nothing works. If within 3 sentences you cannot prove that you works, then nothing will work. In 3 sentences, you have only limit of 3 sentences. And if you cannot within 3 sentences win the trust of another person, nothing works. If in the first sentence you cannot make the person understand you are wise and loving, nothing works. Don't look at the situation, look at yourself. You are working, it is your situation, and you are in command of you. Everything else you have nothing to worry about. Once you are you, all will be around you as you want it. That's catch-22. Was I loud enough? Did you hear it? Will you remember it? Don't sell your soul. Body is given a structure, don't sell your body. Mind is given you as a servant. Don't let it make you yo-yo. Mind is your servant, body is your vehicle, and soul is your residence. Do not make yourself cheap, and do not live like a creep, and do not weep. God made you in bad environments, in worst environments, in tragic environments, in horrible environments, all calamities, insult, tragedy, is just for you to face it and win it. And that's the only first letter, Wah. You know, you chant Vaheguru, it's the first letter, Wah. Wah, Wah God, ha ha, ha ha, have fun. You know how to find God? Go in a movie. Buy your popcorn, take your Diet Coke, right? And see them shooting and running and horse riding and sexing and Xing and everything. And enjoy your hour and a half, come out. You wasted $7. You pay $7 to pass time. Because one thing among men and humans is they can't pass time within themselves. The day you will learn to pass time within yourself, you will have mastery of time, and time shall serve you. Then you are the master. That's the challenge to human. All right? Now you can ask me a few questions so I can quit. Yes, dears.
You mentioned about discipline. Even with the best intention and practice, would it be sufficient to take us through the journey, or do we need grace as well?
Without grace there is no discipline, and discipline is that you keep your grace in the most disgraceful environments. And not having most disgraceful environments is no discipline. Calamity is to set the climate. Tragedy is to set the target. Your fear is your enemy, not your soul or strength. You are afraid of your own fear. It tells you, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Do you know how many people tell me every day what to do? The first thing the person who organized this program told me, oh, it will feel good, let us give them a dinner and let them be mingle with them, and what else he said? Something like that. I said, I didn't want to tell here because I'm a holy man, but I said, I'll throw them out in the river, get them and get out of this. We're not going. We have asked them, trust, come, we'll make you teacher, we are going to, what, entertain them? Isn't it a lie to start with? I'm not Swami ji and this ji and that ji. I say I'm going to roast them alive. I'm not, I'm not that kind. My kindness is your death. My kindness means you will never be a teacher. Never. My affection is that I totally carve you out. And you cannot get defeated by time. I have no enemy. Your enemy is your time and space. If I don't make you to ride above time and space, I have failed, not you. You came, you paid. You have done your job. Now is your stamina whether you can stand it or not, that's a different story. I am combat trained. And I know how to eat ego as a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And once the man's ego is gone, everything left is divine. There's no duality. Ego creates duality. And you cannot be combating time and space. You will always have argument with yourself. You can make it. What is the way out? Way out is slowly suffer rest of your life or suffer once in a while and get out of all this. Kundalini yoga is not very long, 3 minutes maximum or 11 minutes or 62 minutes, it's not something. But it creates in brain the imprint of evaluation that there is no pain but achievement. And once mind is trained to become trained to achieve, you can reach infinity. Everybody wants disciple, it's good. People give gift and say hello and touch your feet. It looks cozy. Don't you think so? Plus pretty girls and there's quite a lot of temptation. There's so much. But what is in the end? One person dies, creating not one teacher. What a death! Discontinue. Swamiji so and so, discontinued. On a computer they say, erased. That's not what I'm here for. That's not life is. That's not reality, that's not truth. Your touch must produce, your one touch must produce 0 into 10. That's a law. That's why 25, 27 years I have lied low and let it go as it is. Earn my own bread, do my businesses, look like a normal person. Finally it's my time to go, so few years I have left, so I thought I may just train myself, teachers, as somebody trained me. This is not training for you and become popular. This is I owe to the one who trained me. That's the intention. You want to know intention? You pay back what you get. Nothing is free. When I went to see my teacher, I had 50 horsemen, horses, tents, I was a prince. When I came back, I had one bunker bed, one lime bucket, and there was a note, your job is to keep the outhouses clean. And don't come with a baggage and paraphernalia. You come here for self, be yourself. I learned it. My teacher never had to repeated that afterwards. I was always myself. When you are yourself, people will ask you advice, they ask you counsel, they love you, they'll need you. Because always self needs self. Everything can be bought and sold other than self. Understood? Are we developing an understanding? Do you understand why you are here? Hmm?
Yes.
And mind you, we have 2 damn weeks only. Time is still on us. And within those 2 weeks, we have to achieve the first concept. And we have to deliver to ourselves the first concept. I am, doesn't matter what. Which you normally forget. That's the first mistake of a man born on this earth, that they do not remember God created them and they did not create themselves. And everything for them from birth to end is created. Simply you have to harvest it. And all the time you waste in logic, argument, reason, fantasies, emotion, commotion, you don't reach this part. And it is that spot where your Creator has created for you peace, tranquility, grace, wealth, health, happiness. You know, these shamans which were doing on me, I told them go back to their town and build a belly temple. Because they took away my belly, I say, I give my belly to you. And you go and build a belly temple. It was fun. But you know, it is not those people and what they believe and what they said. It is God, their innocence. Oh, wow. They were so innocent. When I thanked them in the end, you know what they told me? Oh, our God Lord has given us the honor to, you allow us to work on you. They were so happy. You are talking about happiness? They were so happy. And first time I brought them to eat pizza, first time they saw pizza. And they are so ancient. And first time I take that lady, I call her great mother, to shopping, and she said, in 3 minutes she shopped for me? Oh yes, I said, this, pack it up, give it to her. When he paid matter ends, everything fitted her. She wore every day thereafter, it looked beautiful. Will this color suit me? Will this size suit me? Will this suit me? Will that suit me? By the time you buy, and then you buy, then you bring home, then you take it back to change. Remember those things? I know you all. Decisiveness is the life. Good and bad is not the life. Lack of decisiveness is lack of life. Your computer cannot decide for you. So all these things is 2 weeks. When I'm started teaching tomorrow, I'm just visiting right now. Oh no, that I need the program and I want to know what it is and what is going on. And meanwhile, we'll sit down and discuss. And if anybody has an objection, just don't leave, pack up and go. Confront me and then go. The course is not going to be very sweet and soft, let me show you that. So at least it's a human courtesy that you have come all the way. And sometime will hit your ego so bad that you will be hurting. There will be no hurt, but it is the way it is. I know too because I've gone through it myself. So in case, the most nice human way is that if you feel bad or feel hurt or feel negative or feel cannot take it, please come directly and ask me those questions. That's your right. But don't be a cheat. Self-cheating is the main thing we do. That's the lies we live. When we cannot confront something, we escape. When I started with my first class where I joined it, we were 252 people. 3 months later, we were only 72. But I said, heck, I'm going to learn, doesn't matter what. One day somebody said, don't you think it's very painful? I said, what, so death, what does that matter? This is the way they kill me, I'll die, I'll be fine, at least I'll keep learning. I'm not going to go away. And that's why I brought America a new word, keep up, you will be kept up. That needs self-discipline. And I give you a thought today, when a negative thought hits you, that is positive. You are lucky. Hit it with a positive thought, you are the best. One day I was caught in two pressures. There was one big thing with a wheel, and the other I was holding. And if I do not hold properly and that wheel releases, that big pole will hit my neck in the back and my head will roll, scratched out, I think, about 50 feet. The impact was very well calculated. So I was stuck between that, and I said to myself, it's a very ungraceful situation, but it's a graceful way of dying. Hallelujah, so be it. And I just pushed, and on the pressure it went about 1 foot down. With that I went, and that pole went on me. When I looked, wow. It was that moment. Between me and my death, the only thing which kept me alive was me. And that's people call God. For 2,000 years you have been told you have to find God. You are not going to believe me in 1 minute. You are God. There's no other God. No. Problem is you are right or wrong, that doesn't matter. God is God. But we do not, for the Piscean age, we have been told not to accept God 100%. We only accept good God. Good guys and good God, right? What about the bad guys and bad God? That belong to us too. That's where Kundalini Yoga says, Idda and Pingala, and accepting is Sushmana. If you want to know the most secret thing, Idda and Pingala and Sushmana, positive and negative and neutral. Sit on your heels. Hurry up! Take too much time wasting. Balance it, put your spine. Let your shoulders carry the weight, not your butts. That's wrong sitting. Hold these hands tight, like steel balance. Hey, little thing can make you miles up in the heavens. And with that strength of both hands, left and right, whatever it is, balance your shoulders and carry the spine. Tight now. Tighten it. Tighten it from here. Here, tighten the spine. Ah, see? If you can be measured, you can be about 1.5 inches taller. Put tremendous pressure on your hands from elbow to the balance, and with that power, lift your shoulders. And with that shoulders, lift your muscles. And with those muscles, lift your spine. Go! Your breath will start berserking in 1 minute if you do it right. Maximum person in the world has stood is 11 minutes. Maximum. Come on. There's one thing in America very good, Missouri, show me state. Prove it to yourself, you can balance yourself. Automatically breath will become very imperatively harsh. Better you can't breathe, still do it. Tight, tight. Now close your eyes and concentrate if there's any concentration. Tight, concentrate. Unto God, unto God, unto God, unto God I dwell. In God I dwell. Tighter. My children tomorrow will come at your feet. Make them good today. Aquarian age, you have to lead. Make yourself great today. Tighter. You have 1 more minute to go. You can change your whole brain, gray matter, your entire nervous system and your entire spinal column and your mind. Go, for God's sake. 1 more minute tighter on yourself. Your body will shake, your breath will be miserable. That's all understood. That comes in the way. There's nothing wrong. Now I happen to be here, let's do it. It is you. It is all you. It is you, totally you. Higher, higher, higher. Go. Go, go. Forget about breathing, forget about body, forget about shaking. Who the hell cares? Go. Eat every piece. I told you not to eat too much, you fatu. Do it now. Put your hand on each other and press hard. The move. Yeah, good boy. This is the only way your navel point will adjust. There's no other way. Pressure. You have exact 15 seconds. Last try. Pressure, 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 pressure. Holy Ghost, come in, come in, come in, Holy Ghost, come in. Come in, Holy Ghost. Come in. Breathe in deep. Hold tight. Pull your navel in now, folks, as much you can. At the count of 16, let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, go. Ah. You don't need much time to practice a lot of things. You want reincarnation standardized into divine of nirvana? Do this exercise for 11 minutes, you had it all, you become Sattva Buddha. Everything will be tuned in. Hey Nirmal, thank you for sending me the wool. That's a puff. I saw in the morning. Something has to come to you to give to something, the soul has to come into, to come to me. I have to come to see it. You see how intersection works? You feel comfortable now? Huh? Now you have to feel little uncomfortable. Take this up here at the mercury point, because your words they are not heard by another person. Whatever you say, nobody hears it. You think they hear it, right? They don't. Ask them to repeat it right there, they won't. Now, this is here. Go. Move. Move the entire spine. Clear your ENT with this force. This force should be enough to clear you. Force it, force it, force it, it's for you. Force. This lower back will become loose, and I think you will lose all your back pain or possibility of it. It's very good exercise. It keeps a person young. Mercury mount must touch. Move. It's just a very jumping exercise. If your special trainer will charge you $16 an hour, I'm saying nothing. I'm not even teaching, I'm going to teach you tomorrow, they say. I just walked in because I came to my office. Want to see if there's any dough I can spend. Come on, folks, what is this? Hey, you guys, philosophers, insane, and lovers belong to the same category. Remember that? And it has to be a philosopher's philosophy, and insanity to succeed is called one-pointedness. And love of life, that you want to save the world tomorrow. That is the project. Fast, heavy, don't let the thumb slick from the mount of mercury. Now stretch your hand up, please. Open up your 5 fingers and like antenna open, and inhale deep and take the eternal sound. It's the eternal sound. It's not something which Sikhs occupy or Jews don't know about it. It's a simple musical, sa re ga ma pa dha ni. Inhale deep. Sa. Inhale again, go. Unto heavens, go. Deep, 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 deep. Go. Relax. Sa means totality, Sa means infinity. This is the first sound with which God created the universe. Not this little planet, big pong ball called Earth. The whole universe. What is the universe and what is God? If you reach this stage of ultimate seeing God and you become God's man, this is what you will see. Impulse playing, dancing between itself. And that impulse is by itself. So nobody is the creator. Creator is the creator of being its own creator. So it's a continuous impulse. It is 3.5 psyche, which exist in absolutely golden and blue color. And it creates the progressive projection of white and white and white. That's how it is. Sun rays are not white, the progression is white. Daylight is not white, progression is white. So that's the Sa sound. Ta means life. So when you say Sa, Ta is the middle, life. And then you say Nam. This mantra can give you heaven and earth in balance. One word, this one word, Sa, Nam. Like Om. Om is cannot be chanted, cannot be spoken. It's not a spoken word. I'm not doing it right now, but you can, one blow, and your whole being can be elevated to as it should be. So you have come here to learn. Please go from here learned. Don't come here Mr. So-and-so and Miss So-and-so or MS So-and-so. Don't come here as students or teachers. Come here to learn and go back learned. And come back again to learn more. And go back to teach more. That is what we want. Teacher is God's responsibility. You love all God, I know, but God love teachers. That I know too. He takes care of me so good you can't believe it. You love it. People ask me, why you wear jewelry? Why not? I've got very rich children. Why not? Why not? Why not? There's no ego involved. They give me gifts, I do PR for them, that's okay. That's a good bargain. But nothing you will take with you except goodwill. And goodwill is nothing but God's will. People bring me presents, what it takes a long time. You have to sit before the altar and pray for their prosperity. It's constant prayer, which is your constant power. And your heart chants all the time. Your breath chants all the time. You chant all the time. You are 10 trillion cells, you are 30 trillion living dancing cells. And your life term is one breath. It comes, Adam. Adam you call him? Adam. Adam means means come. Dam means breath. Hamiham, Brahmam, same thing. Eve is my Hava, mother air, which carries the prana to you. These are fundamentals. Adam loved Eve and we became creation, right? Thanks to the snake and to the apple, whatever that was. Otherwise we would have been sitting right there. My God, two people sitting in a close environment, solitary confinement. Unbelievable. Adam was very wise, he ate the apple. Thanks to Adam, we are all here. And thanks to you, I'm here today. Otherwise, I would have been running around in Mexico or somewhere else. They actually planned it. They wanted to kidnap me for another week. I said, no, I have to go back. I promise. I hope you will enjoy your stay and the torture which comes with it. And you will be strong, brave, and courageous. And remember what I say, is it the life that matters, is the courage you bring to it. Do not give up courage. You will always win. Do not give up hope. You will always have a scope in life. Do not give yourself. God will always be there in you. Don't pull down the shutters of hopelessness and discourage yourself. God doesn't dwell outside of you, in God you dwell. How many of you have received my letter ever in correspondence? You see there's a flag underneath? Under Sri Singh Sahib's seal, have you seen that? It says, in God I dwell. That's a message for you. And you have come here to be trained in 2 weeks so you can go back dwelling in Almighty God. How can you go wrong? Your class, teach them good stuff. Don't waste their time in chanting.
I'll give you a little something.
What's that
To
something?
start your teacher training program, not your final gift.
Oh, that stuff.
Remember we went over that one? He gave me the meaning of all these little things on the which we were going to write up for you, which we still will. Anyway,
This is what I learned when I learned palm reading.
says the master instead of staff.
I don't know. A lot of things people do. I have to teach teacher. You found that for me now? Pick it up. Yeah? One infinity into one is root 10 squared. It's so simple.
We skip lunch.
We just got fed big
One day I
time.
was as bad as
Yeah, right.
but somebody touched it. Let's try it.
So now everybody, okay, so that alters our schedule slightly. Let's reconvene. Let's have a good lunch and a break, and you in a long time. Let's reconvene at 2:35. Yeah, sure. It's about 1:10. So please enjoy lunch. Don't overeat, and we got a lot.